Hi, my friends. Happy Friday. Okay, this whole week we've been talking about different countries and how to be a good friend with someone that is different than you and how that shouldn't even matter at all. We've been talking about multicultural acceptance. We've been talking about how people are the same even though they're so different. We're all just people. People are people. Yesterday we started talking a little bit about flags. And today we're going to continue that because Sunday is a holiday called Flag Day. And it's a very patriotic day, and that means it's a day when we are proud of our country. We're proud of where we live in the United States of America. And we are happy to be Americans. So I want to talk about our flag of the United States of America. So here it is. All right. So the American flag stands for America. It stands for our freedom. We got this flag after fighting in a civil war, which meant that the United States used to belong to England, to another country, and they were in charge of us. We had to follow their rules. And one day the United States said, "No way, we want to be in charge of ourselves." So we fought in a war, and we won. And then we made our very own flag, and a woman named Betsy Ross was the person that sewed our flag. Flags are usually made out of fabric, and that's why they are able to flap in the wind. So here's our American flag. Now, there are 13 stripes. There are 7 red stripes and 6 white stripes. The 13 stripes stands for the colonies, which were kind of like states a long time ago, and there were only 13 of them. But now we have 50 states, and that's how many stars are on our flag. And the stars stand for our 50 states. And the state we live in is New York. Okay? So the red stripes stand for, they're a symbol of courage or bravery. And the white stripes are a symbol of peace and making good choices. And we talk about that all the time in our class. I say, think what you're doing. Make good choices. The blue on the flag is a symbol of justice. And what that means is fairness. You want everything to be fair for everyone, equal. And that's what we've been talking about this whole week, equality. You want everyone to be treated the same, no matter who they are. So every year on June 14th, and that's on Sunday, we celebrate Flag Day, and we remember why we have a flag and what our flag stands for, and we raise our flag and fly it high. Now, we're going to make our very own flag decoration that you can hang outside your house this Flag Day. I'm going to send you a link to a great story. I actually don't have a good one at my house, so I'm going to send you a really good one that you'll be able to listen to. Now, for your craft today, you need 3 colors of paper. If you don't have the colors, you could do what I always say. You can color a white paper with marker, crayon, paint. You need white paper, red paper, and blue paper. Look at that. It's the 3 colors in our American flag. So what you're going to do is we're going to cut out a bunch of stripes. out of our red paper and our white paper. We're going to leave our blue paper for last because everything is just going to kind of get attached to the blue paper. Okay? So we're going to cut out a whole bunch of red and white stripes. So we're going to put our red and white paper together, and you can draw lines if you're worried about making straight stripes, and you're just going to cut strips out of your paper. Okay, so there's one, here's another one. You're going to cut a whole bunch of them, maybe even 13. So now I have 4. Now we're counting by twos. We did that in our homework the other day. So we have 2, 4. This will be 6. Okay. 8. Excellent. And I'm going very quickly. You're going to take your time. I'm just going quickly so you don't have to watch me do this. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And one more makes 13. And we know that our red paper, the red stripe, has one more than the white stripe. So we're going to make one more red stripe. Great. Now we have all our stripes. Now we're going to go back to the white paper. And we're going to draw stars, a bunch, however many you want. I'll probably do about 6 or so. And you're going to draw stars and cut stars out. Now, remember when we made our paper dolls and we folded the paper and we cut it all together? I'm going to do that to make it easier for me to cut out all those stars. So I folded my paper a bunch of times, and I'm going to draw a nice star. And if you have trouble drawing a star, you can use something as to trace, Okay, so I drew a star. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's fine. And I'm going to cut out all of my stars. And if you're cutting through a lot of paper, it's a little bit hard, so you're probably going to need a grown-up to help that. Okay. Now I have all my stars cut out. And I'm ready to get started. Okay? So I'm going to take my stripes and my stars, and I'm going to bring back my blue paper. Okay? My blue paper is going to be, we're making what's called a wind sock. Okay? And it blows in the wind. So our blue paper is going to be like a tube. Hello! Okay? We're going to put our stars all over the blue paper before we roll it. Because once we roll it, it will be hard to attach things. So I am going to, I'm just going to use tape. It will probably be easier to use glue, but I'm going very quickly. So I just want to do this fast. So I'm going to put stars all over the blue paper. Okay, you don't have to worry about making a pattern. It's going to look pretty however you do it. And you definitely don't have to worry about making 50 stars, because that is pretty hard to do. It took me a long time to make those 50 stars. But for you guys, I did it. Okay. So we have our stars going down on our paper. And then we're going to attach our stripes to the bottom, okay? And it's gonna look so good. I can't wait. I think I'm gonna hang it up outside. Okay. When you're done, it should look something like this, okay? You're gonna leave some space at the ends because when you roll it, it's gonna overlap. So you don't have to worry about putting stars there. Okay, then you are going to roll your blue paper, and you're going to, again, tape it or glue it, okay, to make it stay like that. And you can put get it all ready. Okay, and I'm going to put one more piece of tape right in the middle. And then I'm all ready to go. Now, what I'm going to do with all those stripes I cut out, I'm going to attach them to the bottom. And I'm going to make a pattern, just like on our flag. Red, white, red, white. You guys know all about patterns. You guys are all very good at patterns. So, I'm going to start attaching my pieces of paper. And there's one. Okay. And then we're going to do a white one. We're making a pattern with our papers. Okay. And then we're going to go back to red. And then we're going to go back to white. And it's going to almost look like a flag. Okay. There you go. And just keep doing that until you use all your stripes up, or until you run out of room around the blue paper. Either way. No one's going to know you don't have 13 stripes. No one's going to count. So don't worry about that. Okay? I'm just going to keep adding, Okay? Oh, and I think that's the last one. So I didn't use 13, but I have enough that it looks all filled up, and I made a pattern. And now what you do, you attach, actually we can use one of our leftover strips of paper. I'm going to cut it in half, and I'm going to attach it to both sides of the top, just like that. Okay, and I'm going to attach one to this side, and I'm going to attach one to this side. And then I can hang it up and let it fly outside in the wind. And it is our Flag Day windsock. Okay, I hope you enjoy the story that I'm going to post, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you next time.